Hello everybody, welcome back to Fantastic Gaming Plus. I'm Sin. Here we are in the first tree. It looked like an interesting game. It's got cute little foxes. Let's see what this game is all about. Press enter to start. See if there's any options I need to change. Very high, ultra high. Come on now, we gotta get all the ultras. Everything ultras. Get some subtitles on there too. You never know. Thank you very much. Alright, new game. Here we go. What are we going to do in this game with the foxes? Cute little foxes. Ooh, pretty. Nice. Very beautiful. Oh, look at the little foxy. Just looking around and getting up. Alright.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Alright, move
Yeah,
fox.
I'm awake.
Shift.
Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
Whee! I'm a double jumper. So it's going to be one of those interactive story type games where I'm running through and stuff is being told. Alright, so what am I going to find when I get over this hill? I'm a double jumper. Isn't that cool? Up over the hill. What am I going to find? Hello? Is anybody out there? I'm just a fox. Should have been running this whole time. Oh no! Oh no!
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oh no! A little baby! What am I gonna do with a little baby? Aww, one of my babies is dead.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Wow. Beautiful. Where could my little babies be? Alright, so we've got to follow this. Oh, it's starting to rain. There's birds. Get away from my babies.
Fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Oh, what's over here? Bunnies. Bunnies. Hi, bunnies. Oh, you're sleeping. Sleepy bunnies. Ooh. Okay, so there's some light down here on that hill. Whee! Come on, Foxy. Let's go find your babies. points. Alright. Oh, it's a little spinny merry-go-round thing. Okay, so there's some light down here. Around the bush. Ooh, what's that? It's different than the other lights that we picked up. What is it? Is it a teleporter? Dig, 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 dig.
Remember what my dad did for a living?
Oh,
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
ooh, more playground stuff. This game is not what I thought it was, but I am piqued. I am interested. Can I go down the slide? Kind of. Not really. That's okay. Moving on. There's another light up here. Birds in the sky. What is it? What is it? Is it my baby?
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Yeah,
Some of
kids
them
are
are.
jerks.
I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Okay, so I think I need to go up top. How did I miss that? Over there. Oh, darn it. I'll have to go back. But first, let us get this star up in the sky. Ooh, there's a vehicle. Cool. Bunnies! Bunny, 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 bunnies. Old swing. The hat. Can I touch the hat? Can't do anything with the hat? Oh, why'd I put the hat on? There's some sparkly lights up here. See if we can get up there. Yeah, look at me. I'm jumping. I'm a Skyrim horse fox. A little port. Candy wrappers. Light over here. I'm stuck. Whee! Yeah. Okay, so there's a light up there. Go, Foxy, go! Oh, my little shadow is so cute.
those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
Oh, sounds like something happened between him and his father. He seems to be going through a lot. So let's find the next light source. I think I saw some light over here. Yeah, there's a very bright light there. Listening to the music and the footpaths from this fox, and I can still hear my cat snoring over all of it, and I'm wearing a headset. My gosh, my cat snores loud. Alrighty, what are we going to find at this light source? What's in here?
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Oh, what's this? A flag. And some medals? Probably from his dad. Alright, what else are we going to find? We head on over here. There's some little shimmery stars down here. I don't know if there's achievement for picking all of them up, or if it's part of the game you have to pick them up to unlock things. I don't know, but I like picking up shiny bits, so let's pick them up. Alright. So let's continue this way. See where it is we're going. Uh-oh. It's fading to black. Oh, we're loading. Loading screen. Ooh. Pretty. No more snow. Where are my puppies? My cubs. My pups. Where are my babies? Okay, what's this?
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all.
Fireworks.
Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages,
Ew.
break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious,
No kidding.
but he was so busy working
Oh, I
he couldn't
didn't
do
double
much to
jump.
stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on
See, it
with
didn't
me.
work. Maybe I have to do it quickly. But I'm just going to leave that one for now. else we got over here? I don't want to spend too much time picking up every little tiny piece of thing. There's some good rock. Didn't see you there, rock. Gotta get up there somehow. Yay, Skyrim horse tactics. Just keep doing it until you do it. Oh, what's that? It's purple. Huh? Butterflies plus jumping? Oh, it does a double jump thing from there? A super jump or something? Well, let's find out. Super jump. Thank you, butterflies, for the super jump. Police car. Yeah, someone was a bad boy. There's some over here. Somebody was a bad boy. What you want? What you gonna do? Oh, thank you. I wonder how many of those there are. There's probably like 100 or something. What's this? Video camera. I'm coming. I just want my babies. Table.
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
I'm out of bounds. I'm not supposed to be up here. And we're just gonna fade to black again because I don't see much more. Maybe I have to go up there. Is that a billboard? Excuse me, car. Fox don't care. He don't give a fox. Otter Lake. Barbershop, Otter Lake, search area. Somebody went missing, I guess. Utterly ridiculous, if you ask me. Hey, butterflies, you want to come with me? Come with me, butterflies. You can help me jump up here. Yay, I made it. I'm amazing. Beautiful butterflies helping a foxy out. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. Got it. More sprinklies, please. Ooh, waterfall coming up. Ooh, pretty. Look at all the butterflies. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Oh, there's that ugly truck. saw something over here. What is it? It's a dig spot.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was going to be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but...
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
I'm gonna jump in the waterfall. Oh, that didn't do anything. I'm all wet. Oh. Okay, moving on. What else we got? What's this over here? Looks like we'll need some... Oh, it's the barber shop. Come on, let me cut your mop. I need some butterflies to get out of here. Got some butterfly just over here. Just over yonder. There's some butterflies. Come with me. Good. Oh, we need 3 butterflies? Okay. I'll get the butterflies. Although I'm gonna lose the one I've got right now. Because I have to jump to get it. And then I don't think I need to jump to get this one over here. There's a starry thing up in the sky. Oh, and there's one underneath too. Don't mind if I do. Hello. Hey, I got it. Okay, so I think I can run up onto this rock without having to jump. Oh, maybe I do have to jump. Okay. Now, if I pick up the second butterfly, do I only lose 1 butterfly if I jump? I got 2 sets of butterflies now. Okay, so I got that one. I can get this one. But I need to be able to get up onto this one without jumping, so I think I can climb up over here without jumping. Fall down onto the rock and pick up the third one. Alright, now I'm ready for a super duper jump.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
I've almost got 50. Now, what's under here? I just want to find my puppies. I'm like traveling the entire world to find my puppies.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier.
That's cute.
I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
We can almost make it to this. What's in these geysers? Can I get into them? Or is it going to fade me away again? I want to see. I want to see. No! 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 Alright. Ooh, pretty. Hey, is that the tree? Let's see what's over here first. I got 50 of them. Yay, I got 50 stars. I don't see anything over here. I'll just hop up on this rock and get a better look. Some star or something in the distance. It's like going in and out of a thingamajiggy. I'm so descriptive. Okay, so we can hop up on this stuff over here. Hop-a-doo, and a hop-a-doo, and a hop-a-doo, and a hop-a-doo. Look at me, I'm a hop-a-doo. Okay, now. What's over here? Yeah, what's going on over there with that star? It's like getting sucked in. What is this? Zero out of 3. There. I've dug it. It's been dug. Oh, what's down there? It's almost like a tent. We gotta find a thing to dig up. So we got the dig sucker-upper thing. Whatever that was. I got it now. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Oh. These worlds are so big for such a little fox. Yep, there's a dig thing. Jump through the bush. Ooh, it's like a house or a shed or something. What is it? What are we going to find here?
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real, growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Good. Alright, so got some more stars over here. Whoa! I didn't realize I was pressing the space bar. I was resting my thumb on it, and I'm like, why am I jumping? Whee! Yeah, look at me. I'm a star king. I guess there'd be a star queen, because I'm a girly fox. Star queen. Star queen. Whee. Alright, where am I going to now? Oh, there's a dig thing over here. And another one of those dig-em things. Oh, it looks like we have to do all three of them to get to the next area because there's like viney stuff. No problemo.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
There's another diggy-doo up here. I know he missed one back there, but he was still talking, and I didn't want to dig up the next one while he was talking, in case it cut off what he was saying. Oh, piano. Can I play it? Okay, what's this?
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Okay, now we gotta get back up there. How did that... Unless it's not up, it's just over. Whee! Oh, there's some stars. Come on, Foxy! Woo! Okay, so we gotta get back to that dig spot over here. Somehow. Oh, there's some more stars. Alright, there we go.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
There's the tree. What's up with the tree? Okay, this is the one that we did already. Oh man, I'm lost now. Okay, so if we stay to the right, will we end up on that big rocky section? It's so bloody high up. Fishing rod. Seem to go faster when you go diagonally. Medkit. That. In the boat. I'm in the boat. The fishing boat. There's gotta be a way up onto those rocks. Because that's where the next light is. But I have to figure out how to get up in there. Ooh. Did I just simply miss the way in the whole time? Yes, I did. That other rock. Alright. Wait till it goes and rocking. There we go. Activate all the obsidian rocks and unlock the way. Okay, now we gotta get out of here and get to where we opened the way. Alright. The way is clear now. We got some stars to pick up. Lucky brambly roots. Thank you. Ooh, what is that? Is that a wolf?
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead.
No.
And he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry. For everything.
Did you kill my baby? Did you kill my baby? Get away from my baby! Oh. Wow. Okay, here we go. It's such a sad story. I'm just looking for my babies. They're all dead. Give me that star. Stars already. Ah, sneaky. Where's my third baby? I need to find my baby. It's very pretty. Ominous too. Where's the sun? See if there's anything there. Where's my baby? Such a sad story. The music is really nice though. Please let my last baby be alive. I slept through the wandering off. This is awful. Dig spot up ahead. Here. Not a baby.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
No, I want to find my baby. Don't make me go now. I need to find my baby. There we go, fading to black again. Loading. It's probably the last one. Ooh, starry lake. Very pretty. Guess I'll just walk out into the water.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Oh, it's pretty. No.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds. And it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals. And for me, that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. Life got worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless, just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself, how could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry, I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Look at you, you're really big. Whee! I was gonna jump over you, you booger. Wow, look at all these deer. So many does, so many stags, so many fawns. Look at me, I'm running in the water. Nice to see all of you guys. How are you doing? Oh, I gotta go, bye-bye. Gotta carry on my journey. Up-a-doo and up-a-doo. Collect 100 stars. Yay! Please tell me I'm going to find my the black again. Ooh, it's dark and rainy. Uh-oh. This never bodes well.
Fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
No stars down there. Don't see any. Doink. Oh my gosh. That fox takes no fall damage. Come on, fox. Let's get home. Let's find you, baby. There's a house. Oh, there's a dig thing. I almost missed it. What's he gonna find at this little purple bush? What's he gonna say?
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture. And he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for. Even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with. My dad was super supportive with my college plans, to a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
People often say things they don't really mean, but it seemed like a good idea to say them at the time. I think there's a dig thing up there. Yes, we just gotta get up there.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday.
We cover all the main
I
items.
guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
It's so sad. That must be the tree. The first tree. Whoa! No! Not another dead baby! No!
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
Fox lost her babies. Lost her babies.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
Oh, we're going over a really big crevice. A crevasse. This is a really weird tree. Hope I'm going. Okay, I'm going in the right direction. Poor Foxy. First tree awakens and gently asks if there's one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, "Aw, see you again, my darlings. We will be together in the end, happily." Oh, that is so sad. So sweet.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
This is totally not the game I thought it would be, but I am not disappointed in any way. 6 months later. I'm controlling the dude now. Oh, Rachel! Here's asleep. And we're in our bag. Like, look at this mess. Oh my god. We're so messy. Look at all the junk out there. This must be Dad's place. Outdoor junk. Let's close the door so she doesn't wake up. Oh my gosh. Bedroom. Here. Can't turn on the light? Come on now, I want to be able to see. It's a bathroom with all the amenities for, you know, doing your business. Thank you. Welcome to the kitchen with a really loud fridge. You can't even close the cupboards in the microwave. You guys are slobs. Bricks. Puffies. Oh my gosh. And then it's just a storage room with a back door that I can't get to. Okay, cool. Look out the window. Oops, there's that old truck. Nice little sitting room with a nice little fire. Okay, cool. Alright, I guess the only place we can go now. What's in here? Oh, art room. Oh my god. Nursery. Yee, it's not even done painting. I mean, come on, you couldn't have finished painting. Oh, the foxy. It's so cute. I'm just gonna close these doors. My girlfriend's gonna wake up and she's gonna be like, why are all these doors open? And I guess I'm going out. Whoa, just like I started running. As soon as I got out, I ran. Hey, furniture stuff. Garbage. Looking out in the backyard at the beautiful world that's mine. Wow, pretty. It's morning, early morning. Oh, I was set to run. I'm just gonna go wander the bush in nighttime. Don't mind me. Don't know where I'm going. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, the tent. What's this? Can I do anything with it? It's just got nice little glow bugs around it. Okay. The fire. It's our campsite. I thought I saw something over here. Yeah, what's that? Truck. The game feels really spooky now. It's not supposed to, but it does. Hello, anything in this shed? Oh, I can hear crackle. Old beat up junk car. Wow, look at that. Expansive. Pretty, yet isolating. Okay, so where else are we supposed to go? We should just jump up the mountainside. Yeah, I'm getting hung up on all the bushery. There's the tent. Okay, so I think that's all there was over here. The tent, the shed, that old beat up car. Oh, there's that ugly truck. Oh my god. My gosh. Okay, so what's over here? I mean, there's gotta be something over there. There's a ladder. I'm going to this fence. gate. Mailbox. Wow. No trespassing. So 6 months later, we're actually living in the house that we grew up in. And we're painting a nursery, which means we're expecting or we're trying for a baby. Cool. I mean, do I just go back to sleep? Just close the door. Honey, I'm coming back to bed. I'm assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. Honey, what do I do? Where do I go? What do I look at? I'm at a loss. I sit here and watch TV. That clock is like turned. I'm looking at it like, this isn't right. It can't be like 9 o'clock. Oh, it is Alaska, so I mean, the sun is funny in Alaska. Aw, cute Foxy. There's gotta be something I'm supposed to do outside, I think. And just get in the truck and drive away. I don't want to do this. I'm not ready. This is where the campsite is. I mean, there's fireflies here. Is there something I'm supposed to do here? Am I supposed to sit in a chair? Am I supposed to... Oh. Ah, I'm supposed to go in the tent. Aww. MREs and music. The map. The sleeping bed.
What the hell?
It's the fox. Hey. Wait for me. It's the Foxy Fox. Wait for me. Don't leave. You're the fox of my dreams. Are you taking me down to the lake? It's my Patronus. Day sure comes by fast when you're chasing a fox in the woods. Walking through the bush. Am I catching up to you? It's starting to rain again. I'm in my pajamas in Alaska. I'm slowly catching up to you, Foxy. You're very bright. You're very cute. But you're not the same fox unless that fox passed away. Or you're just a spirit. I'm gonna beat you to the lake. Reminds me of Eastshade and Unravel put together. I'm catching up to you, Fox. matter the path you chose, I'll always love you for who you are deep inside. Aww. The fox took me to a tree where his dad left a note for him. Oh, the babies! Oh, the baby foxes! Oh, that's so sweet. Wow. I want to cry. That was a beautiful game. It was like an interactive story. That was really nice. Bittersweet. A lot of people go through a lot of hardships from their childhood up to adulthood, and things don't get easier when you get older. But you just gotta keep pushing on. I wonder if there's anything special for getting all the stars, or if it's just an achievement, or how many stars there are. That was a sweet game. Ah. Would you like to anonymously submit your statement to the first tree to an online moderated database? It may appear randomly to other players. Sure, why not? Thank you. It was a nice little message I left for my little puppies. Well, I think that's everything. Yep. So, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care, eh? And take care of yourself. And take care of others.